There's too many of them.
Input is asshole must eat asshole.
Sarge, there's too many of them. We can't hold them.
Input is asshole must eat asshole.
Son, arm the goddamn nuke. Sir, yes sir.
You ever think about how great the future could be? Like, we're living the life right now. You can bully people through your phone and literally not have to deal about any consequences. You can order food and have it directly delivered to your fat ass mouth. Heck, you could even watch brain pop videos anywhere now. We're living in what the boomers thought the future would be, except it's just mildly getting hotter. I think it's safe to say we like technology. Now, I wouldn't say I'm addicted to it, but literally every second I'm away from my phone, I'm in a state of absolute misery, having thoughts about wanting to peel my skin off and wear it upside down so my mouth is where my asshole was, so I can make people kiss my ass without having to remove any articles of clothing. Now, I know we've heard boomers say shit like, if we don't ease up, we'll become dependent on it, and we'll post shit like this on Facebook. Like, go fuck yourself, Beth. Like, y'all were the pinnacle of happiness. Technology has seen some major advancements in our lifetime alone. Phones went from something you could use to call your annoying ass cousins back home to our, literal everything. Now, as we continue to progress technologically, we develop more and more advanced forms of artificial intelligence. Now, we all use things like Siri and Google to ask shit like, what's the best way to get shit stains out of your pants? But have you ever wondered if that same AI could someday gain sentience and just decide to end humanity? Now, I don't want to get very technical in this video because let's be real, if you really want to learn about how AI algorithms work, you'd watch a tutorial by some Indian dude. So here's a quick and very bare bones explanation as to what artificial intelligence is and what machine learning is. So most of us have somewhat of an idea as to what artificial intelligence is. So it's basically a branch of computer science which has a goal of making machines seem like they have an almost human-like intelligence. This involves programmers writing codes which basically mimics how a human makes decisions. For example, when it's hot outside, your sensory nerves are like, damn, it's hot, so they send that information to your brain. And then your brain is like, alright, let's take some layers off to cool down. Similarly, if you look at a machine can mimic this by using electronic sensors, and if the temperature, say, exceeds a certain limit, it can be programmed to increase fan speeds or something. Another example would be, say you want to drive to your friend's house without using a GPS. So you'd use the knowledge you have of the area and you will pick the shortest or most convenient route that you know. And AI, for example, like the Google lady in your phone, would work almost the same way, except it would use the data it has of like road conditions and traffic and determine the best route to take based off of that. So that takes us into machine learning, which, to put as simply as possible, is the ability for an artificial intelligence to filter through data, like for example road conditions, learn about road conditions, and then offer the best route based off that data. I just said data and data in like two different ways. What the fuck's wrong with me? So another example of this would be Google's search engine. So Google knows what type of creepy things you're interested in, and through your search history it will recommend certain results before others. As of now, so we've gotten pretty good at imitating relatively simple human functions. But obviously, compared to how the human mind actually works, we're literally just at the tip of the iceberg. Like, imagine programming a machine to feel the anxiety you feel when your mom leaves you in line at the grocery store. So, to explore the possibility of AI one day gaining sentience and deciding to just fucking end humanity, we have to have a better understanding of how humans themselves make decisions, because after all, that's what we're trying to imitate. So, in a research paper that I've read, scientists say that the human consciousness consists of 3 levels. The first level involves involuntary calculations. This involves things such as facial recognition. Now, the second level is where we use our knowledge from past experiences and from what we know to make decisions. Now, up to this level, we can program AI to inhibit these qualities. Now, the third level is where things get interesting. The third level involves self-awareness and the ability to not only correct ourselves, but to seek the unknown. And you know what? That's where we'll always be the GOATs. We can learn new things. See, we can have AI that's really good at suggesting routes, but we can't have that same AI learn how to want to learn about other things. Programming something to seek the unknown is a very complicated process, and for an AI to learn about how shitty humanity is and to go against it is just very far-fetched. That is, as of now. Like the possibility for an artificial intelligence to one day learn and seek new things and somehow learn about what is good and bad on its own, and then someday deem eliminating humanity for the greater good, it honestly seems impossible as of now. So guys, that's the real answer. But that's not how we do it on Procrastium. Now here's what I think we should do just in case it ever does happen. Say hypothetically, for whatever reason in the future, some dickhead thinks it's a good idea to have a sentient AI to have control over, I don't know, firing nuclear warheads. If that AI decides to be like, you know what, fuck humanity, and holds us hostage to the fact that it could end us at any time, now that would be interesting. But here's my game plan, alright? So what we do is we detonate a nuke in space. The electromagnetic pulse released from that detonation will disable all electronics. We disable the AI, upload it to a humanoid body, and then we urinate on it. It's that simple. So yeah guys, we don't need to worry about machines gaining consciousness and your toaster one day deciding to kill you anytime soon. We should genuinely be more worried about them taking our jobs. So yeah guys, until next time, peace.